All right, so the difference between a sales receipt and an invoice. There's just like the last video we went over where we went over bills and expenses. This is going to be about the same difference. It's just about the difference of time. We're going to hop into QuickBooks and I'll show you how to do both of those as well. So just like the bills and expenses, we're going to come here to plus new bills and expenses right here, but we're going to come over to customer now because we're getting paid now. So it's going to be invoice and sales receipt. And the difference between these two, like I said, is time. So a sales receipt is like you got given money at the minute that you cleaned an office or something or did the landscaping work. They gave you money at that moment. So you don't need to create an invoice, because an invoice is like if you did the landscaping work and you're like, here, pay me in 30 days. That's the difference between a sales receipt and a invoice. But how do you do it? So sales receipt and invoice are very similar in how you're going to be doing them. This is the sales receipt spot. So you're going to add your customer. You did it for Bob. Put their email address, the date that you expect, or the date that you received the money, their address if you want, payment method, how you got paid, and where the money is going to, like if you are depositing a check that they gave you into your checking account. The service that you provided, description if you want, quantity, rate, all that stuff, and then obviously the amount, the most important. Definitely want to make sure that you have everything that you want to have details about on here. And then once you have all that, you save and close. And now, invoice is very similar, but there's small differences that are very important to keep track of. So obviously you can make it all pretty and stuff by putting your logo and all that, and then you add the customer just like the sales receipt. But the big difference here is this right here, your net 30. So net 30 just means that you're giving the person that you did the service for 30 days to pay for this invoice and pay for the service that you provided. If you change it to say 60 days, then the due date will be changed to 60 days from now. So that's the main difference between the invoice and sales receipt. And because everything else is about the same, the product, the description, quantity, rate, amount, and everything. All of this is the same. There's not much difference besides the fact that there's time difference. When you get paid is the difference. And if you need help with this, you can click on the link in the description below. I can help you. I'm a bookkeeper and a QuickBooks Pro advisor. Otherwise, until then, watch the next video wherever I put it, between the differences between the bills and expenses like I mentioned before.